Where did he go?
Right. All right, cool. Hey. So wow, that's crazy. That one is a crazy story with that one.
Okay, so tell us the story, like link connected. Okay, you remember 1988. You've been dropped from the record label.
Yeah.
How does it lead to this where you're working with Martha Wash?
Okay. So backstory. So when I was 12, there was a record out that Martha is on as a young person herself by this artist named Sylvester, one of the pioneering, openly gay disco dudes out there. So he was like an amazing force in the disco world and just in general. There's this record, Disco Heat. Look it up. Martha Wash's background vocals on that joint when I was 12 affected me so deeply spiritually in my soul that even at 12 years old, I knew that there was something about that woman's voice and that lady that was powerful, right? And then I didn't hear it again from 78. I didn't hear it again until like 81 when she had a hit called It's Raining Men. That one, that's more pop. I wasn't into that, but she still sounded amazing. So cut to when I did get dropped in 88 and around in there, she's out with this killer record by these Italian producers called Black Box. This joint is called Everybody, Everybody. Everybody, everybody. Okay, when I heard that, I was like, there's that voice again. That voice that had affected me when I was a kid is in there killing with that joint, right? And then a year later, 89, 90, she's out with a smash on CNC Music Factory called Everybody Dance Now or Gonna Sweat. So I was like, okay, you know what? The universe is trying to tell me something about that woman and that voice. I'm supposed to do something. And guess what else was telling me? My bank account. I was broke as shit. So, so I said to myself, I can write something for her because I feel her deeply. Period. I can write something honest for her and give it to you. What you just played is just me trying to throw my bid in for records like Everybody, Everybody that I love so much. So that's how that happened. And I did 4 demos on this shitty, cheesy equipment that I had at the time. And I sang the backgrounds, I sang all the vocals, I sang all my demos. So when I did that, I sent it to her management and to her label, RCA at the time. And I got word right back from her immediately. Like, she's like, we don't know who you are, where you are, but can you come to New York and cut these records? I was like, what? Yes. And she kept my backgrounds, the demo ones, just as they were. I told her I could re-sing it in a more professional setting. And she's like, no, leave them exact. So that what you hear is my backgrounds from the cheesy cassette demo that I made.
Wow.
One of them on there. And that's what you hear. So thank God I work with her. She's a legend. Martha Wash, shout out.
No, shout out to Martha Wash. Now, the interesting thing, right? Now, the first song, of course, that your vocals are on there. On this song, your background vocals are on there. So it just brings us this question. So, of course, your initial desire or goal was to become an artist, right?
Sure.
So at this point that you're writing songs for Martha, what was your ambition then? Did you still want to become an independent artist? Sorry, not independent, but like a solo artist, or what was your going through your mind at this point?
At that point, it was survival. To me, at that point, it was like, if I'm going to survive in this business, maybe I have to let the artist thing go, because I know that the money is really in writing and producing. My mindset was, you know what? Maybe it's not meant for me to be an artist, and I just need to write and produce. So thank God I had the skills to get in there and go head on with the top cats at the time, like the CNC Music Factories and the ones that were in Clavillies and Cole, David Cole. They were doing that brilliant work in that on those records. So that's kind of what I did. And Martha, thank God, allowed me a chance to show that I could do it. And then I did a ballad on her that people still play to this day. There's a brand new house version of I got hopefully coming out called Now That You're Gone.